headed to get me a decaf coffee, decaf vanilla iced coffee from Dunkin' Donuts. This is a non-spawn, by the way, but if you want to spawn your girl, you definitely can.
Dunkin' Donuts, how can I help you?
Can I get a vanilla, a medium vanilla decaf iced coffee? I said that backwards.
Cream and sugar?
Extra cream, extra vanilla, extra sugar.
Okay.
And that is it.
$3.20.
Thank you. Y'all give me a second. Get my card out and whatnot.
How you doing?
Good, how are you? Thank you. Thank you. You have a few napkins?
Yeah. I know people
Thank
like
you.
to keep napkins in their car.
For sure. Thank you. Okay. So we got that. Oh Lord. I guess I should pay attention, huh? Alright, y'all wait a minute. Anything, I'm gonna probably end up editing this out for the most part. Okay. Alright. I got you back. I don't have my tripod, but I do have my vanilla iced coffee. Yay! Nobody's behind me, so. Oh my god. Yeah, it's definitely decaf. Okay, brother. Strong and free. All right. Big truck all in the way. Or maybe I was in the way. I don't know. Anyway. So I got my, oh Lord. I got my vanilla iced coffee, and now we are headed to, guess what?
Keep showing up, and I'ma keep showing up. Do you want it bad enough? I'ma keep showing up, showing up.
Welcome back to my channel, my Crystal Kings and Queens. So today, today's Saturday for starters. I figured I'd go ahead and get up. I was gonna stay in bed. I do have a few videos that I just need to go ahead and put together and then actually just post, but aside from just really wanting to stay in bed today, just bumming it, I figure why not get out on this Saturday. I've only had like 2 hours of sleep between trying to multitask, juggle everything at once. My schedule just gets super busy, and I can get a bit tired at most times. So gosh, it looks like it's gonna rain down here, but it's just like it's still so pretty out. I don't understand. Anyway, I just got my vanilla iced coffee. Had a time trying to figure out my camera with that, so I figured, well, let me just go ahead, and if I want to add it, I'll add it. If not, then nothing lost, nothing gained. So I got my vanilla iced coffee, decaf to be exact, because I can't have any caffeinated items. So got that because I've been craving it for a very, very long time. But now I am headed to this crystal shop. After that gym show, I told myself that I was not, purchasing any more crystals from the crystal stores or anything like that. But this particular crystal shop has just been on my mind. Of course, it's our local crystal store, Midnight Sun, non-spawn. But if you want to spawn your girl, you can. Cool. Anyway, headed there. I wish I was able been on my mind for the past few weekends. This is actually my very first free Saturday in a long time, so I definitely did not want to waste it. And it's so pretty outside. Oh my God. Aside from the few clouds here, I got out last night or yesterday and got me some seafood, but like that was just like a quick trip there and back, and then it was like really cold and rainy, looking extra gloomy and stuff, so I didn't really get to do much for my Friday. Other than that, I'm just out here bumming it in these streets right now. As y'all can see, like last night was a wash night. I had braids in my hair, took those out and had to wash my hair. I had got 2 new hair products from Burlington Coat Factory, also non-spawn, but if you want to spawn your girl, feel free. But yeah, 2 new hair products that are so freaking good. It smells so good, first of all, and then the way it makes my hair feel. I have like naturally extra kinky hair, but it's also like really, really, really thick. And those products helped me a whole lot last night after washing my hair, and I was so happy and so grateful because it was just easy to comb through, easy to detangle. I was just very, very happy. My apologies about the light if it's too much. I definitely don't think it's too little. Okay, brother. Let's turn that down. What was I about to say? Don't know. But let's bring one of those up, if not all of it. I might close the whole thing. Alright, I'm trying to multitask, y'all. Don't try this at home. And I need to get over. Thank you. Just one more time, sir. Oh, jeez. That ain't gonna happen. I'm gonna get over when I'm able to move up. Let's stop that right there. That's a lot better, I think. Yeah, I need to get over here. Hopefully my AC is not blowing in. Brother, come on. Okay, so I guess this will be my chance right here. Seriously? Anyway, y'all know I gotta focus a little bit, just a little bit, when it comes to driving and now actually having to freaking hold my phone in between my hands, which I really shouldn't be doing, but I don't have a stand just yet. You know those stands where you can just kind of, wow, he definitely ran the light. Those stands where you can just like post your sit your phone up in the VIN or on the dash or something like that. Yeah, I need one of those. But anyway, I am almost there. I don't want to continue holding this phone, so I may, if I don't think about anything else before I get there, I may just see y'all once I'm there and see what the shop has. I'm excited because it's been a while, a very long while. So I will see you in a few. I wonder if you can tell which one I favor or which one I like the most. Let me know. I think I may have, well, no, I know I may have spent a little bit of money in the crystal shop. But they are, well, let's see. They're crystals I definitely would not normally get, okay? And I'm pretty excited about that. I also, outside of the normal type of crystals that I'm used to getting, I am normally a 3, 5, or 7 kind of girl. And that means I'll usually pick up crystals in 3, crystals in 5, or crystals in 7. I won't walk out the store with like an even number, but because my numbers are odd, they're generally either 3, 5, or 7. So again, back to my point, outside of picking up crystals that were completely out of the ordinary for me, I picked up 8 crystals. Like, I could not put these crystals back for whatever reason. I just couldn't. So I don't know, like, I really tried. I mean, there were some crystals I picked up that I was just like really stuck on, and I felt like, okay, well, let me just put this back, and ultimately someone who really needs it more than I do will end up with it. So I put certain crystals back, but as you can see, I totally ended up going shopping for the first time in, I can actually say, man, maybe, y'all forgive my hands, like they're so ashy right now. Gosh, I hadn't gone crystal shopping at a actual crystal store in like forever, almost 6 to 8 months now, something like that. I don't know, but let me go ahead and get in the car, and then I will, because I actually have enough lighting right now, I'll show you the kind of crystals I got, maybe, if I don't decide to do it at home. Let's see. Okay, y'all, so I am back in the car, and before I begin, let me just go ahead and explain the situation of the shop. When I walked in initially, it was extra overwhelmingly super stupidly crowded, okay? More than normal. I mean, but I haven't been back in so long that it almost felt like I was just kind of out of place, like like I wasn't supposed to be there, in a sense, if that makes any sense. Very weird, but you know, that's just kind of how I had felt because I hadn't been there in so long. But I don't know, like the vibe wasn't bad. Everything was, you know, they rearranged a few different things in the shop, but because it was so crowded, everybody was just kind of, you know, passing by you every turn you made type of deal, or just kind of knit tight close to you, whatever. Like, I couldn't just, you know, okay, you guys, this is what's going on here, without showing you the next person near me, or the person next to me, or whatever the case is, and their, you know, counterparts or whatever. So it was just really crowded in there, but it was just a little different vibe wise. I walked in, and hold on, first there was this chick in there, and bless her soul, she was trying to find a bunch of different crystals that I guess she had on her list. God only knows what she needed all of those for. It could just be personal, could be spiritual, could be work related, career related, creativity. I mean, I don't know, whatever, witchcraft. I mean, it could be anything that she was into, and that's no problem at all. I'm totally fine with that. But her energy, like when she got around people, or the people in the stores, like the shopkeeper, or say like she passed me a few different times, her aura was a bit subtle. But then, like, when it came talking to herself or talking to her friend, she was so aggressive. It was just like, hold up, you know, take a step back. Are you okay? She was just really, really aggressive. It was so crazy. She was getting very frustrated with not being able to find the crystals that she was looking for. And then when she was trying to figure out what the different type of crystals were called, I was just like, I don't know, like I got immediately annoyed, but I had to just kind of bring myself back this way, like take a step, take a moment, regroup. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't about you. You don't know what she's going through. You don't know what she got going on. You know, let her have her moment. But it just kind of made me that much more ready to leave the shop. When I did go in though, like, it was just so different because I was immediately drawn to crystals that I just don't really pick up at all. I could say the crystals that I bought today, I have a few of this one specific one, actually a handful of this one specific one. I have maybe, I know for certain, one other crystal that's like another crystal that I picked up today. But I may have a total of 3 now because I picked this one up today. And the other crystals that I picked up, they are all of the same type, but I only have one other one like it. So now I'll have a total of 5 of these types of crystals. I'll have a total of maybe 2 or 3 of the second type of crystal, and probably about 10 maybe total, if even. I say maybe 6 to 10 of this third type of crystal. So I got, oh, and there's another type that I actually have, and I probably only have, I don't know, I might have a good 6. I might have a good 6 of this. 6 to 10 is what I want to say, but I really don't believe I have that many of this fourth type of crystal. So I have 4 different types of crystals that I purchased today, and I may already have a handful of 2 of them, but I'm really not for certain for the second one. And then the other 2, I know I have very little, very few of those. So needless to say, all in all, going in a roundabout, let me go ahead and show you what I got, because yeah, I don't know, today was just different. I also, like, as I was saying, I generally pick up crystals in groups of 3, 5, or 7, but I ended up with 8, and for whatever reason I could put some back at the start of grabbing the crystals, but you talking about trying to put my final few back, like trying to minimize to where I ended up with either 5 or 7, it just wasn't happening. And then the one crystal I just kept going back and forth about, I just could not decide on. So y'all forgive me, I'm like looking straight ahead and stuff. There's so much going on around me, but I wanted to do this while I still had like a plethora of natural light. Like, I just really, really love the natural light. My ear itches so bad, so if this like cancels out, forgive me, I'll bring you back in. But oh gosh, okay, I guess it's good. But yeah, so yeah, I wanted to do this with a bunch of natural light, since how I very rarely have all of this light going on. I guess I'll just open the rest of it. It don't really matter now. So yeah, I'm sitting in the parking lot currently. There's so many darn I'm about to say so many spaces, that's a lie. There were so many cars, like this whole lot, the whole lot near the shop is completely full. The lot across from the shop or diagonal to the shop is extra full, so I had to park in a block down and, you know, take a little walk, as you may or may not have seen if I insert my little feet clip. I don't know. But yeah, so let me go ahead and get to showing you all what I got. I did leave my coffee in the car because I was like, there's no way I'm going to go in here and be able to hold my drink and pick out these crystals at the same time. I mean, I could, but trying to hold my phone because I thought I was going to be able to record something, that didn't happen either. So, I love Dunkin' Donuts vanilla iced coffee. Oh my gosh. Not spawn, but again, you know, if you want to spawn your girl, you totally can. So I'm used to looking at my the camera lens directly, but like I'm loving the feel, the vibe, and the look, even though I'm bumming it right now, of, you know, just kind of looking at myself in the phone. That it's just, it looks too nice that I'm always looking over here instead of right here where I need to be looking. So I'm gonna try to do better about that, y'all. So if y'all feel like, okay, what is she really looking at, because it ain't us, do know I'm just kind of looking at myself. I'm not conceited, I just love me some me. All right, so let me show you the bag they gave me. I went in and legit just like I went directly to my first 4 crystals, and I did not, of course, I had no intention of buying anything in the shop, but whoever has any intention of buying crystals or buying one crystal and not buying more than one, or actually just buying that one. I've had a few different times where I was able to buy 1 or 3 or literally none, but I guess today wasn't that day. And because so many different things that took place today, I'm going to probably research what all of this means. A, the type of crystals that I ended up buying. Why do I have those? Why those types of crystals? And then B, why 8? What's up with that number? Is it something special happening? I don't know. So this is the crystal baggie that they gave me. Really cute, and it actually just kind of matches what's going on in the bag here, kind of, sort of. The vibe is right, so I'm not gonna complain about it. My first crystal, or the first 4 crystals actually, are all the same, but I'm gonna show you. I don't know if you can. No, you can't. I was about to show you like this, but that's not gonna happen. So I wonder. Here, I was trying not to pick up the camera, but so these are the first 3. This is really weird because I generally just don't operate like this. So these are, I wonder, I tell you what, I'll show you like this and then I'll flip the camera around. These are Septarian crystals or stones. I actually didn't even really look up the legit name or if there's anything extra behind it, but these are the Septarian, all 4 of my Septarian crystals. Let me see. So this is the first one. Oh, that light is maybe too much. I'm trying to look at it. I don't know. Yeah, that might be too much. But that was one. This is another. Yeah, the lighting is probably way too much. And I'm still looking over here instead of right here. Let me just turn. I'm gonna just turn the camera around so that you can see. Okay, so here is one of the Septarians. I think they're so cool. I really don't even know what Septarian, is it Septarian quartz? I'm gonna have to look it up. I probably should have looked it up before I started, you know, moving my mouth. But I actually picked these up because I was like, whoa, wait a minute, they look too close to my yummy crystals. So I decided to go through the jar, and these 4 were the first ones that just kind of stood out. So they were the first that I grabbed, and after that I immediately moved away from the container. I tried to figure out which ones I wanted, but I couldn't choose. I couldn't decide, and they were like legit burning my hands up. Like, so I knew that whatever it was that pulled me towards these crystals, I was gonna end up walking home. No, going home with them. So I'm all right with that. Like, I was really drawn to them. Still really don't know why, and I will definitely be doing my research on that. So this is the 3rd one. Like, I just love the look. Also, they feel exactly like my yummies. They feel exactly like my yummy crystals. Like, I love that. I love that calcite texture almost. It's just one of my favorite things. That really smooth feeling gives me something, gives my hands something to do. It's just, I'm about to say the 2nd. No, that's the 3rd one. This is the 4th. Now, I had always wanted a Septarian palm stone, but I could never find one that I really liked. And this one, I could say I really liked. So I was like, yeah, let me grab that. So freaking nice. Very weird looking, almost. Very different. For those of you who have Septarian crystals, let me know what you use them for, if you use them at all. Tell me what drew them towards you, because I am very curious. The next set of crystals I have, or the next crystal I have, is this lovely beauty. So you can't really see it quite yet, but that's okay, because again, I'll definitely give you a closer peek. But this is a golden healer quartz. I only have, so let me back up. My Septarian crystals, I have one other Septarian crystal, and it's like a massage I guess a massage wand of some sort. I don't know. So I have 5 Septarians total, and then this is another one that I was going to show you, but I don't know what I just did with my, okay. And then my golden healer quartz, it's a heart. I have, I think, aside from my my cake looking golden healer quartz, I think I might only have one other one, maybe 1 or 2, I don't know. So maybe 3 or 4 total. I feel like I might have picked up a golden healer like this before, or I may have seen this same exact golden healer heart, golden healer quartz heart, I guess, I don't know, whatever, in the bowl at Midnight Sun, but just never figured to get it. Like, always picked it up, always debated about it, but just never decided to go home with it. So I just thought this was really pretty. And this too actually just heated up fairly quickly in my hand, and I could not put it down. I couldn't let it go. But I was definitely in the store debating about it. Like, do I really need it? Is it necessary? Like, why? Why do I want this? Oh goodness. Not to mention, these things keep jumping out my hands. Like, one of these, I can't remember. No, it was this one that jumped out of my hand earlier and flew under the darn stand that if there's any children that had dildos, like freaking, oh gosh, I'm trying to get it out, but it was it's such a weird thing, that had like wooden penises sitting on their shelves. So yeah, anyways, it flew under there and I had to go crawling for it. So yeah, that's that. But this is my golden healer, and y'all know I love me some golden healer quartz. I've had so many different major experiences with it, spiritually, so many different spiritual awakenings. So to have a miniature version that I can keep with me in my pocket, or in my bra, pretty happy about. So that's that one. The next I have is this clear quartz. It has some inclusions in it, but y'all got to see, you have to see, you have to see what it really looks like. But don't worry, I'm gonna turn the camera. Here we have one of my favorites, and this I just kind of stumbled across. I was just like, oh my god, are you kidding me? Look at this thing. It's just so pretty. Like, it's so different. I absolutely love it. Just that single inclusion right there is just everything. Such a different, small little piece. So simple. Very subtle. This they just had labeled as a clear quartz. So I was like, oh, okay. Y'all know I love everything about clear quartz. So that was an instant go. And I grabbed it. I grabbed a few of them. The first clear quartz that I saw, it was a bit more of a milky or snowy type of quartz, and I was like, you know what, I have to decide between the three that I picked up. And because this was the very first, this was actually the second one that I picked up, but it was sitting under the very first one that drew my eye, or it caught my eye. So I ended up putting the first one down, and I ended up getting this one. And so I guess maybe that's why I was pulled towards that area to pick up the first one, only to move it to the side so that I can grab the second one. But yeah, I really like this. It's so pretty. And then the last that I have is Tiger's Eye. I have no clue why I got Tiger's Eye. Like, I don't know. But I remember seeing Tiger's Eye at the gym show. And this one specific Tiger's Eye I was so in love with. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to get it. I don't even remember why I didn't get it. But I was really upset that I did not. And I told myself the next time I do see a Tiger's Eye that I really like, I'm going to get it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Initially, this was the first one that I picked up. But I saw this one too. I needed something to cool me off because I started to feel myself flipping out. And holding one in my hand, this one in specific helped me out a whole lot. So these are the last two that I got. Tiger's Eye, palm stones, actually, to be exact. I don't own, well, I haven't owned any Tiger's Eye palm stones up until this point. So these are my first palm stones. This is the one that helped get myself together while I was almost about to trip out in the store, because it was just, I was just, I guess, too overwhelmed. And y'all know, generally, like, if I go to crystal shops, I have to, or crystal shop shows, whatever, I have to have had something on my stomach, and I have not had anything to eat. And I'm not supposed to have caffeine when I go, you know, crystal hunting. But I haven't had any caffeine. My coffee is decaffeinated. But I don't know, like, I don't know, maybe I was just feeling too much. Like, it was just too much going on in me. So I picked this up because I needed something cold to cool me down. Like, all these stones I was holding in my right hand, and I had to switch them over to my left hand and find something cold. And I immediately just walked over to the Tiger's Eye palm stones, and this one was the first one that I picked up. And I really love it. I think it's just so pretty, so cute. just absolutely is what I wanted to say. Absolutely adorable. Y'all, this area is so busy. This is the second one. This is my favorite Tiger's Eye. Like, I don't know. It actually, you know what? Tiger's Eye always reminds me of like that old man stone, like that grandpa stone. Like this stone, oh, forgive my stomach. I know I gotta feed you. This stone reminds me of my grandpa. That's what it reminds me of, like a sweater he used to wear. My grandpa, he always smells really, really good. But this reminds me of a sweater he used to wear. Just kind of, it was like it was a day-to-day type of sweater. Like if he was going to go out or whatever like that. But it was just something I was accustomed to seeing him wear, like around the house or whatever the case is. But this just reminds me of him. I'm like, why am I always so drawn to Tiger's Eye? But I never really pick it up because I always find it to be like an older stone, an older male type of stone. Like I get that elderly man. I mean, my grandpa's not really elderly, but I get that older man vibe from this stone. But more specifically, it just kind of reminds me of my grandfather. But I really, really like it, and I'm glad that I actually got it. I really need to put some lotion on. Oh my goodness. Y'all, I am so paranoid because I'm not want y'all to see the top of my hands, okay? But yeah, so these are my last two stones of, you see how fast I tried to move that? Didn't really work. Move my hand. So yeah, these are all 8 of my stones that I got. I really hope that oh Lord, I really hope that you all like what I picked out. They're really different, huh? They're very different. But yeah. Oh, let me turn you back now. Too much is going on. But yeah, this has been my trip to the Crystal Show. Nope, it's not the Crystal Show. This has been my trip to the Crystal Shop today on our awesome Saturday. Our Savvy Saturday. Nah, I don't like that. Savvy Saturday. I don't know, whatever kind of Saturday you're having, I hope it's a good one. But it's really, really light out, and I'm like super duper excited. So my Saturday's been fairly great. I wonder if you all can see. Let me see. I still don't like the way that looks, so I'm gonna turn it around. Anyways, yeah, I hope you're enjoying your Saturday. Mine's been pretty good. This has been a long video, as you all know how I can do and how I can make it. Didn't really make much sense just then, but it is time for me to go because I've really not eaten all day, and now I have to figure out what I'm gonna eat. I've just not been in the mood for the same type of stuff, so I'm ready to get something different. I'll figure it out. But I love you all. Thank you all so much for joining me, for rocking with me, for continuously supporting me. I hope you have a favorable rest of your day filled with laughter, joy, and love. Y'all be safe. Yeah, I was about to say something else, but lost that. So anyways, crystal kisses and royal blessings. Mwah. Bye.
Keep showing up, and I'ma keep showing up. Do you wanna buy?